Welcome back, everybody. We focus now to the story of a man wrongfully imprisoned for some 32 years. Thomas Raynard James is now a free man. This after a judge vacated his murder conviction and life sentence. And today, James, along with his attorney, Natalie Figures, opens up to Daily Mail TV about his harrowing ordeal and the decades-long battle to prove he was always innocent.
It's been a long time coming, but I'm glad it's finally here.
On April 27, 2022, 55-year-old Thomas Raynard J. James walked out of a Florida state prison a free man, exonerated after serving 32 years behind bars for a murder he did not commit.
How's it feel?
Good.
Seated beside his attorney, Natalie Figures, Thomas recalls the moment he was wrongfully charged with the 1990 murder of Francis McKinnon, who was fatally shot during a robbery.
I knew it was a mistake. I don't know why they pinned it on me. I just know I didn't do it.
Witnesses claimed a man coincidentally named Thomas James was involved, but that Thomas James was incarcerated at the time.
We believe at that point, they just simply searched for someone else with the name Thomas James. And that's how my client became a suspect. There were no fingerprints, no DNA at the scene. The only evidence that they had was the testimony of the victim's stepdaughter that eyewitness identification was flawed. However, once they saw that my client was a black male with a criminal background that coincidentally had the same name, all the other facts unfortunately didn't matter.
In 1991, Thomas was subsequently found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life.
I just went numb. I felt like I was gonna die in prison.
While steadfastly maintaining his innocence, Thomas spent decades investigating his case from behind bars, all in an attempt to prove that he was the victim of mistaken identity.
I did discover that there was another Thomas James that did exist. He's from that area where the crime happened. He's known for committing these types of crimes.
Despite his efforts, Thomas says appeal after appeal was denied. By 2020, Natalie was compelled to take on the case.
When I initially heard about the case, I thought to myself, why is he still in prison? I continued to interview witnesses, and I flooded the state attorney's office with that information. I kept giving them evidence and new evidence and new evidence.
On April 12, 2022, key witness Dorothy Walton reportedly recanted.
Miss Walton said that now she believes her identification was a mistake.
And just 2 weeks later, Thomas's conviction was finally vacated.
We are going to undo what is a wrongful conviction of an innocent man.
It was a dream come true for me because I got a chance to be with my mother.
Today, Thomas hopes to help others fighting wrongful convictions and has this advice for anyone struggling with hopelessness.
There's definitely hope. You have to be persistent. This doesn't just apply to people that's incarcerated. Whatever you do, don't stop. If you keep going, I promise you, you're gonna come out on the other side.
For more information on Thomas Raynard J. James's compelling case and for information about his GoFundMe site, you can learn about it all by visiting his website, justiceforjay.info, and also be sure to check out his book, If the Walls Could Talk, Would You Listen? It is available right now on Amazon.